Speaking of being cold in the D, did y'all ever watch the show? It's a show on BET Plus called Daria in Detroit. I've never been so mad, so irritated with people I've never met. When I tell y'all that show was an 11 out of 10 and it came out in 2024, baby, we are in 2026 and have yet to get season 2. Daria Kilpatrick, get on your job. Make them people come film because that was a good show, an excellent show. Hey y'all, my name is Seisha. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a couple days since we did a makeup and messy story time, but we're back. We're not doing makeup today. We're doing lashes because guess what? I bought some new lashes. The ones I've been using, they've been straight, but I think I like mine a little fuller. Now, we're gonna see if I went too full. I saw these. I saw these on TikTok, so I was like, let me get them. And then they're 14, so we got 14, 16, 18. I'm gonna list them down in the description box. I actually found them on Amazon too, so I'm excited to use these because sometimes you want to give like that seductive, sultry look. I've just been looking like I got lashes on, and we want a little bit more. What else have I been using? I was watching something. I think I was watching Sisters. I was watching Sisters last week, and an ad popped up. And it was for Rock Retinol Complexion Deep Wrinkle something. There we go. So the packaging is gold and I got my fingerprints all over it. But even though I don't have wrinkles, I was looking for a new moisturizer. How my TV knew that, I don't know. Maybe they just decided to push that ad out during that time because of the demographic that watches the show. But I need something that's like not greasy. So this is what it looks like. I used it this morning. I like it so far. And since it's a retinol, I have to wear sunscreen. And I have not been wearing sunscreen. I ain't been wearing sunscreen at all. And me and Lauren were just talking about that the other day. So it's a twofer, a 2-for-1. I get to take care of my skin and I get to add another layer by wearing sunscreen on a consistent basis. Honestly, truly, I don't leave the house enough to wear sunscreen. But I have been going on my walks, so it's like, girl, you don't think it's affecting your skin, but the fact that I got my melanin back without even trying, it's doing something. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But got a story time for you. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be funny. We're gonna see. But hopefully these lashes work. Y'all, they look kind of long. Look at this, and they thick. Child, I have done enough talking. We are going to figure this thing out together. Let me get my setup right. And while I'm doing that, y'all can subscribe to my channel. Yeah, exactly. Subscribe to my channel so we can become cousins. What's better than friends? Cousins. Exactly. Okay, girl, I done talked long enough. Let's get into the story time.
I'm not gonna lie, if a group of couples ask you to hang out and you're the only single one, you need to be careful. Because I thought this would just be a fun little time. Little did I know this was gonna change my entire life. So a bunch of my friends that are dating asked me to hang out with them, right? And it's not like I don't know the boyfriends or some of the girlfriends I don't know. No, I know all of them. So when they asked me to hang out, I didn't think it was any problem, right? Yeah, it slowly turned into one. So we're all going to Dave & Buster's, right? And we're playing games, we're having a good time. I don't feel left out because everybody's talking, right? And all of a sudden though, when I get there, I see a person I don't recognize. There's a random guy sitting at the end of our table. I hit one of my friends. I said, who is that? They're like, oh, we forgot to tell you. You forgot to tell me what? They're like, oh yeah, that's Danny. Like, we wanted to set you up. Why would you not tell me this? You're gonna bring a random guy and just try to set me up? I gotta go on a date with a guy I've never met in front of all of y'all? She's like, oh my gosh, it'll be fine. Like, we'll all play games. Like, we won't even pay any mind to you guys. Like, he knew all about it. Why didn't I know? So this guy comes and introduces himself to me. And I'm not gonna lie, he is fine. Okay? They did a good job with that. He's fine. He's tall, right? Little light skin, brown skin, which sometimes I like to play in the snow. But you know what? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this one. So we're playing games, we're doing everything, and he shocks me because, You know, he looks like a confident, cool guy, right? But he's very quiet, right? He's very quiet, which I low-key like the awkward ones. I low-key like the awkward little quiet ones, okay? Because then I know you're not doing too much. This isn't flapping as much as it should be. And that's good for me, right? So we're playing games, we're having a good time. And he's like, hi, I'm Danny. Like, nice to meet you. And I'm like, hi, like, I'm Lala. Nice to meet you. And he don't say nothing after that, right? So I have to lead the conversation, which I do not like to do. So I'm like, how are you? Like, how do you know so-and-so? Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, he's answering it, whatever. But he's not asking me any questions. So I'm thinking, okay, this man isn't interested, right? This man isn't really interested. He's barely asking about me, like, or his communication is actually garbage, right? So we go back to the table, right? And he surprisingly sits next to me. So, I mean, he wants to be close to me. So I keep asking him more questions at the table because it's getting awkward. Like, why aren't you speaking for real? So I end up finding out he has like a normal job. I don't remember what he does, but it's like a normal like 60K job, right? He lives by himself and you know, he knows one of the guys here, whatever, right? Now, right when we're leaving, again, I didn't even think this man had any interest in me, but he asked for my number. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'll try a few more times, but if you don't speak at least a little bit, I might have to cut this off because I don't do bad communication, right? I've already dealt with bad communication. So I get his number, we're texting, right? And just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, his communication through text, awful. I'm getting, okay, yeah, nice, hello? This is how you show interest? So I'm telling my friends, right? The guy friend and his girlfriend that know him. I'm telling them like, dude, what's going on? What's going on with Daniel? Why? Like, he doesn't know how to speak? Is he not interested? Like, I can't tell what he wants, right? And they're just telling me like, oh, he's a quiet guy. He's an awkward guy. Like, he's whatever. And I'm like, okay, you need to tell him. Matter of fact, I'll tell him, okay, that I feel like he's just not interested and it's not going to work for me. It's not going to do it, right? So I'm kind of scared to say this, right? But I do it anyway. So I text Danny. I'm like, Danny, I'm like, hey, like, I really love talking to you, but I feel like the communication just isn't there. I don't know if you feel the same. I tried to add that in there. But if you want this to be long term, I feel like the communication has to get better, right? Of course, he takes 2 hours to respond. Takes 2 hours to respond. And he says, don't worry, I'll fix it. My bad. Okay.
Y'all, this is 14, 16, and 18. I did 14, 16, 18. This is like 25. What is going on? Y'all know I do the same lash map. Like, the 14 and the 16s are closer, but this 18 is crazy. Absolutely nuts. What am I supposed to do? Should I put it closer to the end? But I can't do. When I tell y'all I want these to work so bad because, like, I know these lashes have the potential to give me what I want. Let's go to doctoring. Oh, it's so hard being a lady. I'm just trying to be somebody's baby. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm gonna use a napkin and snip them into here. I don't want that in my eye. Okay. I don't know, girl. I do not know. And I mean, I want to look good, but I do not want to look snuffleupagus. That's not my thing. Hopefully this ain't too dramatic. Let's see what we talking about. It's so cold in the D. It really is cold in the D. And I will label us the other D, aka Alaska. If you haven't watched my vlog, or if I haven't uploaded, y'all, what's the problem? I think I'm gonna have to do 16. So I'm all over the place. The weather been crazy. Do you hear me? Absolutely bonkers. I went for a walk on Sunday and it was like 82 degrees. Felt like 85. By the time me and my best friend went shopping, it was 52 and with over 50 mile per hour winds.
This is absolutely crazy. Wow. This wall fell on this car.
Crazy, right? Tell me why it got to freezing that night. It was like 32, 33. Yeah. Today, I think the high is like 65. Tomorrow, it's going to be 83 again. Saturday, it's going to be 97. 97. Yes, you heard me right. It's crazy. I'm gonna try this again, y'all. Now, the way I cut it, it is looking a little blunt. Let me do a little point cutting, y'all. Hold on. Speaking of being cold in the D, did y'all ever watch the show? It's a show on BET Plus called Daria in Detroit. I've never been so mad, so irritated with people I have never met. When I tell y'all that show was an 11 out of 10, and I think it came out in 2024. Baby, we are in 2026 and have yet to get season 2. We do not have season 2. And on what the? This ain't gonna work. I look crazy. Forget it. Forget it. We're just gonna do 14s and 16s because hell no. Absolutely not. But Daria Kilpatrick, get on your job. Make them people come film because that was a good show. An excellent show.
Otherwise, yeah, I'm cutting this off because I can't do this. So we all hang out again. Not all the couples, but a couple of us. So it's me and Danny, and it's like 3 other people, and we go bowling. Okay, so we go bowling, and this little double, triple, whatever quadruple date that we went on made me think I think I'm done with the dating life. So we're bowling, and honestly, like, he's starting to ask me more questions about myself. He's like, so what do you do? And like, how was your day? And like, he's actually whatever. So I'm like, oh, you're actually improving. You're actually improving. Slowly but surely. So I'm like, okay, I see the effort, right? But while we're bowling, a random girl comes up to us. And she's like, Danny, I haven't seen you in so long. Hugs him. Looks at me like, who is this? I'm not gonna fight over somebody I'm not dating. So I just say, I'm Lala, who are you? And she goes, I'm Danny's ex. I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm expecting Danny to handle this, right? He doesn't say a word. My friends have to butt in and be like, well, y'all aren't together anymore. Like, we're just trying to have a good time. Like, we don't need any issues, blah, blah, blah. And she starts rambling, talking about me and Danny, this and that. Like, we've been through so much together. Like, you don't know me, blah, 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 blah. Again, Danny is not saying anything. I'm like, bro, you can't stand up for me right now or like handle this. No, I don't know about this. She finally finishes yapping and walks away. And I don't really talk to Danny the rest of the time. And, he's scary, so he doesn't say much either. So we leave bowling, and I text him, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this proved a lot to me. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this anymore with you, right? He doesn't respond. I don't get a response. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, right, I hear on my apartment door. I go to the door, flowers, and Danny. So I open the door. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, I'm really sorry for how everything went down. Like, I've always been weird and awkward, and like, I don't really talk much, but I've completely changed that for you. Like, I really want to retry everything. That's the most I've heard you speak. So we're talking, and he's like, I'm telling you, he's yaptastic now. Like, he's a yapper. We're going out to eat. We're like, this next couple days, we're going on dates, and like, he's texting better. Everything's so much better. So I have to call the other couple that knows him, and I'm like, dude, Danny has gotten so much better, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, honestly, you can thank us for that. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, after we saw what happened at bowling, like, we realized, like, he actually needs help. Like, he actually needs, like, a confidence boost or something, or he's never going to date anybody. So, we sent him this app thing called Gleam that we used to use for work. And I'm like, what is that? And they're like, it's literally spelled GLEAM, and it's literally like Duolingo, but it helps you build confidence. It helps with your dating life. Like, it gives you prompts of different scenarios, and you pick, like, how you would handle them, right? And it tells you whether it's good or bad, whatever. Like, it literally teaches you how to be confident and how to talk. I said, so he was using an app called Gleam for the last 2 weeks, and this is why he knows how to speak now? I said, wait, he did that for me? They're like, yeah, no, he really likes you. He just did not know how to show it. Hold on. I don't care what he used. He did that for me, for real? Period. That just made me like him a little bit more. Now, I don't want to say anything to him, but I do notice randomly from time to time him on his phone doing these random little like word things. And it's the app. It's the Gleam app. So I'm like, you know what? Period. But tell me why. Everything's going good. Everything's going great. Then all of a sudden I hear another at my door. I look through the little peephole. Why is it Danny's ex?
Danny. Danny, get your stuff together. Y'all. I don't know. I might take this last one off because it needs to be a 12. But what y'all think? I think I like it. But I also think I like it without it. We gonna try it. I thought I was gonna be able to get my lashes done in one video because they're like not only thick but they're also wide. Like they're very wide. But y'all know how this goes. Come to the next video to see how it turns out because of it. Oh, let's talk about a video. Yeah, some men really do just need a confidence booster. Was this an ad? Was it an ad? I told y'all these ads getting tricky. Yeah. But this right here, I like it. I really do. It's not greasy. And, you know, the people say use a retinol. I'm going to use a retinol, you know? You know, sometimes you got to give the shy guys a try. So my friend, her husband is like really shy. Like he's truly an introvert. But like once you get to know him and get him comfortable, honey, he don't be quiet. He don't be quiet at all. So y'all give these introverts a try. I ain't gonna make this video too long. My chair is squeaking. And I don't know why. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and then meet me in the next video to see how these lashes turned out. I think we may be okay. All right. Bye, y'all.